because what I want to show you guys now, okay? So I'm doing it that way. So now, between 12 to 8:30 on some mornings, not every day, the market does something like this during the Asian session. Most times it ranges because of low liquidity. Sometimes Asians just come in and they do the most. Trust me, they just do the most, right? Sometimes it just does very few moves, right? Sometimes it just does those few moves sometimes. Now, that Asian session, once we are done, what we want to check out from the Asian session is the high of the Asian session and the low of the Asian session. I will give examples while we are checking our charts. Meanwhile, we are still in profit on my trade anyway. I'm watching the price here. So when London session starts, that is why I said 8:30. London session starts by 8, but around that 8:30, there is some type of move that I want to now see from there. Now, where is cleared out first? Is it the lows that will be cleared out or the highs? So let's say the market clears out the lows here, right? What I'll be waiting for is the market to create a stress structure for me to buy to these highs. If I don't buy to these highs, I will probably buy into the most recent highs within the Asian session. The most recent highs within the Asian session. This does not happen every day, but at least once a week, you get these setups. That is, these are trades that give you some very good risk to reward, and then you just strike it. So let us go into Euro USD and GBP USD and see whether something like this, a Judas swing formed today. This is just 8:45. Even if it has formed, it has already moved. There's nothing you can do about it. It has formed already, actually. It has formed already. It's a deep selling. Let me start my trade. It's a deep selling. Oh, I'm at break. It's very tight. I'm at break even. Look at that sell. Look at that sell. Let me close my trade. Just look at that sell. Trust me, I want to close that trade because there is something I'm seeing there I don't like. Okay. I believe we are together. You answer me now, and until you give me blood pressure. Did I enter this one? I entered. Okay. Okay, so we have already missed this trade already today. We have missed it already. We have missed it already. See, we have missed it already. We have missed it already. Let us just go and start crying. We have missed this trade already. We have missed it already. TP1, until we missed this one already. TP2 and TP3 at the end. We've missed this trade. So what we should be waiting for is, let us wait for structure to form and then we enter again from the top. Okay. So Judas swing. So we mark out Asian session. First of all, if you want to use session, you can use session like this, so you will know the sessions. Secondly, if you don't want to use sessions like this, you can use this too. Look for 12 o'clock on your chart. That's 12 midnight. 12 midnight on your chart. This was 12 midnight right here. And look for 8:30. Sometimes I look for 8 o'clock. Sometimes I look for 8:30, depending on what I want to see though. Now, I missed this trade, guys. I was preparing for this meeting. This would have just been my setup for today, and I would have gone to sleep. I would have gone to sleep. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Just sell it into this area with very big lot size and go and sleep for the day. Okay, that's fine. Most times I use 15 minutes, sometimes I use 5 minutes. So let's use 5 minutes for this illustration. Now, from the 12 midnight to around 8 there, the lows were created here. These were the lows. So if the market wants to really sell, we'll sell into those lows. That's a banker. And then our highs were these highs. There's no need. These very highs here, where this my mark is. Let me take it out so that we have a clearer view. On this candle, this is where our highs was, around 8 o'clock. I'm going to take out this one. So, okay. So if you look at what price did, this is the whole Asian session, the whole Asian range. You know, you might hear us say something like Asian range. This is the whole Asian range, the whole Asian range. And look at how price broke out of Asian range and sold back into the range. Two things can occur here. The market can use this range to create a support and bounce off here and buy, right from here and just buy. That is why we have a rejection, okay? Whereas if you can chill for a breakout and retest of this zone, like this, you can have a retest that could just take up, break these highs a little bit in manipulation, and then we sell off to the lows, which happens a lot of times. After this break, push back a little bit in after this whole bounce, and then maybe tap into the bottom of this week on this 5 minutes time frame, and then just sell to the downside, right? But we missed this trade already. That's a short banker. Now, look, this is the highs of the day on the Asian range. And this is the low of the day on the Asian range. I'm going to take out this one so we can know what we are marking. When we now wait for these highs to be broken, then you scale down to your smaller time frames. Now, the high was taken out here with this move. The highs were taken out with this move, this very move right here. The highs were taken. This thing will not buy again. The 3 minutes has brought a wick that touched this week. The week of this new candle that is going down, as it did bounced off this week. If you wanted to enter any trade, it should be now. Let me see how many pips stop loss that would be. It's going to be a lot. 16 pips stop loss. No, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, fuck. Now I regret this today. Now, as soon as we took out the highs, this is the high around 8 a.m. That was the high there. Sorry, I'm perambulating too much. We took out the highs right there. And then what we are now going to look for is structure to form for our entry. The 3 minutes did not give us any structure. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame now. What did the 1 minute time frame do? What did the 1 minute time frame do? We had a push-up that created the highs of the day, a range, an accumulation. This one that took out a rally that took out the highs of the day of the Asian session, and a break of structure below, which is our definite change of character. That's everybody that says not change of character, that's their business. That's our change of character right there. Let me show you something, guys. Right here was a change of character. This blue candle here was a change of character. If you want to enter that trade, I would advise you enter the trade here. Just enter. If you want to enter that trade, but your stop loss will be big. Which I don't advise personally. I don't advise it. But if you feel you don't want to miss out, this is just the 1 minute time frame. So yeah, you can just fly in at the same time. Okay, now this is it. And then you see this black candle here is my bullish candle. Now, what did that black candle do? It gave us a retracement upward. That black candle gave us a retracement upward, and then a break of structure. Good. Oh Lord, oh Lord, what is this? Give us a break of structure right there. And this is where I now mixed up a lot of things. This is liquidity right here on the 1 minute time frame that must be cleared for market to pick our entry. So if I had seen this, if I was not prepared for this class, I would have definitely seen it. And then price created the entry right there, just a tapping, and that would have been our entry right there. So what we would have just done is put our entry there, put our stop loss just above it, That's about 3 pips stop loss. And you can go to your 15 minutes time frame to look for the lows that you'll be targeting. That would have been these lows. Yeah, you can target these lows right here. The low of the Asian session, where is it? Oh, this is it. Yeah, you can target the low of the Asian session. But I'll just target this whole demand zone or whatever that is. I'll just target this whole zone here. That's my take profits. So yeah, that's where price is coming to, this area here. Because there is this low here is liquidity to be taken out. So most likely I would have taken my TP1 here and then TP2 at these lows and then final TP at that final lows. That is Judas swing. I swear. Now we've actually just messed up on this trade because this was the trade I wanted all of us to take together. I think from next week we'll start having this class by 8:15 so that we can plan into this trade. I messed up today big time. All of us would have seen money. The 20K all of you paid me would have made it easy. Okay. Let's get back to work. Let's cry over this spilled milk already. Okay, even though I'm crying over it, I'm not going to lie, I'm crying over it. Okay, so yeah, that's what Judas swing is. And it happens not every day. I will tell you this as a matter of fact, not every day, but it happens at least one day during the week. If this is the setup that you want to focus on, trust me, you have gained a lot from this bootcamp already. You can focus on only this setup and wait for it every day of the week. When you see it, you strike. Some days it might enter loss, but because of your proper risk management, you would come out profitable at the end of the week, no matter what. This could be your A+ setup. Don't worry, you still learn many things in the bootcamp, but this could be your A+ setup that you would go and follow and train yourself with. Please, if you have questions, you can start typing it in the chat box already. I will explain it again. Somebody says she does not understand. I will explain it all over again. Since the market has moved, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. So if this is the A+ setup that you want to focus on, go to your charts, backtest this every single day. It might not be my network that is breaking, it might be your own network. The class is recorded because this is morning. I know a lot of people will be at work. So I'm going to recap. I am going to definitely recap. Okay. Like I said, you can see how the sell is just going. You can see that powerful candle. How many pips in are we now? If we took this trade this morning, all of us would have been up almost 20 pips. And I trust myself with my big lot size for mad. Gone. So, but I don't show off all these things. I hardly tweet about it. Because me. Okay. So here we go. Let me explain it all over again. Okay, let me explain it all over again. Let me answer these people first. These are your questions. So first of all, for those of you that did not hear me, now listen closely. I'm going to recap the Judas swing. We have different time zones in trading, okay? We have different time zones in trading. We have different time zones in trading. And so one of it is the Asian session that happens during our own midnight in Nigeria. Okay? It happens during our own midnight in Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, you can use your time zone to calculate Asian sessions, which is Asian session starts around 11 p.m. GMT 0. 11 GMT 0. Okay, because we are in Nigeria, it starts at 12 midnight because we have a +1 GMT. Okay, so you can use your time zone to now do your own calculation. All right. Now, when you wake up in the morning, actually when you get to your chart, mark out 12 midnight, right? This is 12 midnight right here. And then mark out 8 a.m. I would have said mark out 8:30, but mark out 8 a.m. Okay. And then when you mark out 8 a.m., you will now select the highest point of that 12 midnight and the lowest point of that 12 midnight. Highest and lowest points. You can do it on the 5 minutes time frame so you can get clarity. You can see the candles better. Okay. Kind of shouting. I don't like shouting for real. So you can see the candles better. This is the low point. You can see it right there. Between 12 midnight, this is the lowest point. It never crossed these lows. So this is the lowest point. And then this is the highest point, right? This is the highest point here. Let me remove this, my bar, so that you see it closely. You can see the highest point. That was 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock created that high point there. You can see it. 8 o'clock created that high point. If market comes back into this area here, me, I'm selling. I should tell you guys, if you should do mistake and come back here, me, I'm selling. This is the highest point, okay? So mark that point and then just sit back and relax. What you are trying to wait for is for price to come and take out either the highs or the lows, okay? You are waiting for markets price to take out either the highs or the lows. When price take out the high or the low, you are waiting for markets to create a structure that you will use to go the opposite direction. Okay, you are waiting for markets to create a structure that you will use to go the opposite direction. Now, this trade is A+. Shit. There's this challenge account I would have just passed the phase 2 this morning with the trade. And I've never started trading the phase 2. I would have passed the phase 2 straight. So painful. So when you have the highs or the lows taken out, you wait for new structure to form. Okay. I don't know if you want me to explain structure again. Let me explain structure quickly for those that don't know what structure is. When the market is moving, market moves in higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then for the other side, market moves in lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, right? Good. Now, this is how market moves normally. But how do we know whether a downtrend has changed from downtrend to uptrend? Okay, how do we know that the market has changed from downtrend to uptrend or from uptrend to downtrend? Give me a second. Give me a moment, please, guys. Just a moment. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. For you to know, we have hit TPO, my brethren. Wow. 30 pips like that. 1:10. Easy. I want to tweet about it. I don't need to show off. I'm showing off. And people, what do you suggest? I think I should be showing off sometime. Once the meeting ends, you join with the same link again. All right, we'll join with the same link again. Somebody caught the Judas. Oh, one of my inner circle guys. One of my inner circle guys caught the Judas swing. Nice, 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 nice. Seriously, preparing for this meeting really hits me off the balance, for real. Really hit me off balance. I would have caught this move because this is one of my A+++ setups. A+ setups. Like when I make these setups, when I wait for it, sometimes I'm very, very busy throughout the week. I have other things to do with my life. I just wait for this set. I promise to cut it. I just wait for this setup and that's all. I don't jump up and down. I don't jump up and down with different strategies. Just need one. And then I will show you the other one in a couple of days, not this morning. This morning is just for us to explain Judas swing. That is what Tuesdays we'll be doing on Tuesdays. We wait for Judas swing and then we strike. That's what we'll be doing on Tuesday mornings. Wait for Judas swing and strike. Together. We just wait for it and then we strike. No big deal. Eh? No big deal at all, at all. All right. You can see what price did. It just tapped into the TP. And you can see the reverse. I tapped into the low of the day. You can see I tapped and then rejected. So from here now, I can continue buying. That is the annoying part. Why is it likely to buy? Why is it likely to buy? Let me take out this time separator. Remember, I drew a fib level from the top here. Please, when the meeting ends, you join again with the same link. From here to the lows, from the highs here to the lows here, and I mark this middle and say, I want price to come back into this place. Technically, price has just tapped into 61.8. It has not even tapped into 61.8 yet, right? So we need price to tap into 61.8. We need price to tap into 61.8, 71.8, or 78.6. Most likely this middle, all right? So we should be expecting buys from here. Now, this is an order block here. This is an order block. So let us look for, we can be looking for market to give us entries here. Okay? Let's look for entries around here and see whether we have entries to buy. First of all, I'm saying too much at the same time. I will still go back to that, whatever I was saying before. So let's see how price reacts here. And then we go in for a buy back to this top. You see all of this place is liquidity now for market to come and clear. This top here, this highs of the day and all these things now don't turn to liquidity. Okay, so let's go to the 1 minute time frame and then we look for entry here. Just chill. Let's just chill. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. But this meeting ends around 10. But let's just watch it. I will tell you what, once the meeting wants to end around 10, I will tell you guys what to look out for, then we can go. Okay, so I've said so many things, I've digressed too much. Let me quickly go back to structure. Now, I told you guys that you have to look for structure. Some people will say, what is structure? Now, when the market is selling, giving us lower lows, lower highs, 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 you will be asking yourself that, how will I now know when market wants to reverse? That is where structure comes in. Okay, that is where what? That is where structure comes in. Markets, what makes a downtrend is the continuation is the market creating lower lows continuously. That is what makes a trendy market a downtrend. Lower lows keep forming. So when the market refuses to create a fresh lower low, be very suspicious of that market. Watch out how the market is going to break the next highs. Normally, price should not be taking out highs if it is on a downtrend. It should be taking out lows, right? Now, if the market takes out high like this, you don't want to jump into a buy because it could be like a fake change of structure. Wait for price to create another lows, but not break the previous low. As long as price does not break the previous low, you will know that this downtrend has changed character. Okay, It might not give you a change of character type of scenario that I normally explain. Sometimes it will, sometimes it will not. But following simple market structure, these lows have not been taken out, but it has created a new high. Sometimes to create a new high and come and take this low, then you have to be very careful. The market has probably not changed to a buy yet. It just took out the liquidity of these people here that are planning to sell from here. Just took out their liquidity because it has taken out a new low. All right. So where you are now sure that the market has changed bias from a sell to a buy, is if the market now goes, creates structure that does not take out the low, takes out the high, it does not take out the low, creates internal structure, takes out high again, but does not take out low, maybe just come and don't take out this protected low, but it takes out this internal low, but doesn't take out protected low, then just look for buy entries and just buy straight. Just buy. Don't even waste your time. Just buy. Look for entry and buy immediately. All right. So that is the same thing about the structure I explained. I'm going to look at all the questions. Just watch the time frames I am dancing on. Watch the time frames I am dancing on. Okay, just watch the time frames I'm dancing on. So talking about the structure that I explained earlier, when price got into this area, technically, on the 1 minute time frame that we went to look for our entry, after we saw our Asian high taken out on the 5 minutes time frame, we went to the 3 minutes, we did not see anything that was looking good. Then we came to the 1 minute time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, see now price has taken out the lows of the Asian low. Look at how it is just, you see how it is just going. You see how it is going. I've taken out that low. It's just going. It's just going. So if these highs here are not cleared now, we cannot look for buys. Guys, I think we made a very big mistake. As soon as we got into this chart and it was here, I just entered instant entry. God of it. I know some people here went to enter that thing on instant entry. And these people here went to enter on instant entry. Good luck to all of you, actually. And congratulations. Now, the structure that happened here was as soon as the 1 minute time frame took out the Asian high there, took out the Asian high right there. You know, it came in with an uptrend. Let me explain it why it's an uptrend. Look at that. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This higher low here came up, but it did not create a new higher high. Created another higher low here, but did not create a new higher high. Created an higher low here. Created an higher high here. Created an higher low here again. Sorry, start creating lower lows. Sorry. Start creating lower lows. Yeah. Came here, created, did not create a lower low, but created entry. Moved up straight into this other block. You have created how many lower lows now? 1, 2, 3. What else are you expecting? This was higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then it moved and created a lower high instead of higher highs now. Created a lower high and then created a lower low, lower high, lower. Let me double up on this pixel. Created a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Did not create a new lower low though. That is a sign that this place is about to give us our entry actually. When I see this kind of thing after creating this, and there's an entry that comes from my experience. Anyway, I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. But what I'm trying to explain here is pure structure, that price has come into this area, and then, guys, as soon as the meeting ends, let's join again, please. Let's join again immediately. We have the next 45 minutes to go. Okay, price came here immediately, and then this is a worthy trial. This is a worthy trial for entry. That was why we took our entry from here, because it still created liquidity while it was creating that change of structure. Okay, change from higher high to a higher low, and broke this protected lows here. That broke it. As soon as it broke it, as it just moved back up into here and then sold off massively. Sold off massively. Okay, sold off massively. Let's join again. I'm ending this space now.